Anything less is the sleepwalk of death. Those who misuse knowledge shall not endure, for only reality endures. If you are not attending to reality, where are you? If I am only for myself, who will be for me? If I am only for myself, what am I? And if not now, when? Attend to reality diligently, say little and do much, receive all people with kindness, make yourself a sage, rely upon reality, not authority, free yourself from crippling self-consciousness, attend to each moment and act without hesitation, do not tithe by guesswork, justice is not a matter of whim. Today you may feel generous, tomorrow you may feel stingy. Give what is just because it is just. I grew up among the sages, all my life I listened to their words, yet I have found nothing better than silence. Study is not the goal, doing is do not mistake, talk for action. Pity fills no stomach, compassion builds no house, understanding is not yet justice. Whoever multiplies words causes confusion. The truth that can be spoken is not the ultimate truth. Ultimate truth is wordless. The silence within the silence. More than the absence of speech, more than the absence of words, ultimate truth is the seamless being in place that comes with attending to reality. The world stands upon three things: upon truth, upon peace, upon justice. Speak truth each to the other, establish peace, and render honest judgment in your gates. What is the right path for a person to follow? One that honors both self and other. Be attentive in all you do. Do not judge one deed small and another great, for you cannot always know their significance. Be virtuous, even if virtue is costly. Avoid sin, even if sin is profitable. Remember three things and you will not perish. If your deeds shouldn't be known, perhaps they shouldn't be done. If your words shouldn't be shared, perhaps they shouldn't be spoken. Act with attention for labor is fun. It does nothing to better the world. Labor without learning is empty. It does nothing to enlighten the world. If employed by the community, labor for the people and not for power, If you carry on the good work of your predecessors, their merit will sustain you, their righteousness will endure through you, and you will be credited with great success, as if you had accomplished the task alone. Be wary of those in power, for their friendship is often a matter.
Alright, so we're now in a tornado threat.
They appear as friends.
I'm going to continue live streaming, but I am going to go down to my bunker for security and safety purposes.
Desire only that which is already
Your arsenal is
given.
greatly accepted.
Want only
If
that
we're
which you
needed.
already have. As a river empties into the ocean, empty yourself into reality. When you are empty into reality, you are filled with compassion, desiring only justice. When you desire only justice, the will of reality becomes your will.
How much longer does the program need?
Filled with compassion.
Time to go mobile.
Tao can be talked about, but not the eternal Tao. Names can be named, but not the eternal name. As the origin of heaven and earth, it is nameless. As the mother of all things, it is nameable. So as ever hidden, we should look at its inner essence. When all the world recognizes beauty as beauty, this in itself is ugliness. When all the
building has stood
world
for
recognizes good as good, this in itself is evil. The hidden and the manifest give birth to each other.
The big one is
Difficult
coming!
and easy complement each other. Long and short exhibit each other. High and low set measure to each other. Voice and sound harmonize each other. Back and front follow each other. Therefore, the sage manages his affairs without ado, and spreads his teaching without talking. He denies nothing to the teeming things. He rears them, but lays no claim to them. He does his work, and sets no store by it. He accomplishes his task, but does not dwell upon it. And yet, it is just because he does not dwell on it that nobody can ever take it away from him. As always manifest, we should look at its outer aspects. These two flow from the same source, though differently named, and both are called mysteries. The mystery of mysteries is the door of all essence. By not exalting the talented, you will cause the people to cease from rivalry. And advertise it. By not prizing goods hard to get, you will cause the people to cease from robbing and stealing. By not displaying what is desirable, you will cause the people's hearts to remain undisturbed. Therefore, the sage's way of governing begins. or sharp edges. It
Smells like liberty!
harmonizes all life. It unites the world into one whole hidden in the deeps. Yet it seems to exist forever. I do not know whose child it is. It seems to
The
Hold it,
idea
put the tampon back in instead of bleeding over the stage. Like, what the fuck? You could have let him finish.
if Brad was smart enough to compete with the ideas, he would, instead of just immediately result to insulting me personally. That's the issue. He doesn't want to take the time and the energy to respond to what I'm saying.
Everybody
so he just
competes with your
personally
ideas.
insults.
You do this.
Go ahead
You
and
interrupt
respond.
everybody,
Tell
and
me how
the mere
idiotic
sense that
I
you
am
get a
by
little
providing
fucking
better
monologue.
information and have
You
a good
don't have any
discussion.
information.
Brad
You've never
doesn't
read
do
a
that.
book other than a
Instead,
pop-up book.
Brad is lazy and he starts to
like,
insult
there's
because
nothing
he
you've
cannot
offered.
respond to the actual content.
You fucking retard. Holy
You
shit.
can't respect, Brad.
You didn't
If
even
it was,
let
if
the
it was
fuck. You want to
so
talk about
easy, if
respect, but
what
you
I'm
couldn't let
saying
Sig
is
fucking
so
even finish his
retarded,
statement.
Brad.
You fucking bloated whale.
If what I'm saying is so retarded, just respond to what I'm saying. You don't
I am.
have to go to ad homs. You don't have to, but you do. Do you know why? Because you're intellectually lazy. You're pseudo-intellectual. You want to pretend like you know shit, but you don't want to put the energy into actually responding to shit. You just want to insult people because you know that it will
No,
dissolve
because
the
you're dumb
conversation,
and
then we
fucking
get into crash
stupid.
outs.
And
Yeah, that's what you do.
and the
Typical.
only time anybody wants to hear you is when you're gagging on a homeless man's dick, and that's the only
Yeah,
person that
here we
wants to
go.
listen. So stay with that fucking lane. Jesus Christ, you're fucking dumb. Go ahead, Sid.
Yeah, I was just saying, man. It's like, look, we got freedom of speech, man. People are gonna call you names. They're gonna call you shit you don't like. Like, only you can humiliate yourself. Nobody can. Nobody else outside can humiliate you, man. That's just how it fucking works. So if you're feeling humiliated and you think that's on you, that's a you problem. But people are gonna call you names, especially when you say dumb shit. Like, this is this dumbass fucking ideology we've adopted in society where there's no such thing as a stupid answer. Everybody's voice matters. No, it fucking doesn't, man. That's a fucking lie, bro. People say stupid fucking shit. You're gonna get called out. And what I was saying, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, sorry. Finish up and then I'll come behind you on that one. Pause.
Yeah, pause, nigga. Big pause. Big pause, bro. Big pause. But Beaver, what I was saying is in the military, like, this is the difference between military people and civilian people. Like, this is how we talk, man. When we get into it or we're having debates, like, that's the nature and the culture, and that's ingrained in us. So especially when we've known people on these apps for years, like, we're all pretty much like a big ass family, like the regulars who we all have these conversations and shit. So it's kind of like having a sibling, rivalry. You're gonna call your big brother, little sister, like a retard or a dumbass, but throw the jab and then stay on topic. And then when it's your turn to talk, throw a fucking jab right back at them, and then stay fucking on topic and keep it moving. It's super simple, man. It's not.
Say, how many fights have we had?
Oh, we've had a lot. But the only
we said to each other.
Oh yeah. We've been on stage, knockout, drag out, screaming. I've had to fucking kick your ass off. You've had to kick me out. But at the end of the day, it's like, who gives a fuck, bro? It's fucking words, man. It's fucking, who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck, dude? This is retarded.
Yeah, I
These
think.
bros want to go into combat, and they can't even handle a fucking conversation. And it's-
Yeah, no. What you're trying to do, this is total trash, Sig. It's total trash. What you're trying to do is you're trying to normalize somebody in the middle of a discussion to start to insult people. That's not culture. That's your, and it's not a defense, okay? Cultures aren't going to normalize people's shitty behavior. Everybody knows that the shit Brad does is trashy. That's why a lot of people block him. A lot of people kick him out of the room. That's why he's notorious for what he is, because he loves to do these crash outs and these insult diatribes and just goes on and on and on. All right? No, it's abuse.
Who kicks me out?
You don't have to sit there and you don't have to. No, it doesn't matter.
Oh wait, you and Monica. That's right.
It's just ridiculous.
You two. You're the only two.
No, a lot of people know, and trying to normalize it. I'm unfortunately, Sig, I'm very disappointed in the fact that you would try to normalize it. Not even you do that shit, Sig. You don't, and you know that, because if you did, I would be like, oh yeah, well, typical behavior. But not even you
Sig
do that.
never
Sig.
insults anybody.
No,
That's not what I'm saying.
I just
He
don't let it
calls people
ruin
out.
the conversation.
Calls
That's the only
people
thing.
out. He calls people out on their shit, but he
I-
stays on topic.
I'm gonna be transparent because I, for one, I like a conversation that doesn't go there. I'll be honest. I know people are like, yeah, right, like like if it's actually like a really good date, all the eyeball. I mean, yeah, I actually do like a conversation that where people are able to feed each other with their ideas and not go there. You know what I mean? Like within like hardcore reasons, like hardcore,
Dude, fuck
insults.
you,
You know what I
Matt.
mean? What?
I
Who's
said,
talking
fuck,
about?
I said, fuck you, dude.
Oh wow, look at it. There he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just showing the example right there. But no, I'm just saying, like, I'd rather have that happen than all the other stuff. I'll just be honest with that. So I'm with Bima on that. If the conversation can happen like that, then that's fine. Because there's a lot of stupid people
Well,
that
I
we run
heard I
into.
heard her say that.
Not you, Pacific Bima, but on this app. But like, my goal, as I think I do, is try to defeat them at their idea and just prove that they're just not there with their idea. It's not all there, So, Bima, I'm with you on that. And then, of course, whenever anytime anything goes like sideways, it's just gonna snowball, right? It's just like it just carries over. Like very much what Six said is like a brother sister thing. Like we've all been around each other for so long that it's just kind of like carries over from room to room to room, and just builds up and goes nowhere. So unfortunately, we're kind of like in that cycle, on this app at least. So, so again, for me, defeat the person at the idea level. Don't like get all nasty like that.
Well, I have a point
And
of
I'll land here,
contention.
but
I've
Holly
been
wanted to go
waiting.
too. Yeah, Holly, go for it. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Go. Just a second. Um, just I'll just say my piece on this. I consider myself a friend to Brad. I think he would say that about me on the app. And I like Brad, but why is that funny?
Because you were sure.
You goofball. Okay, so.
Hey, no add-ons. No add-ons.
That said, it does really bother me, Brad, and I'm not here to teach you a lesson. You're older than me. It's not my place. But I'll just say I don't enjoy listening to you get nasty with people, especially, it does feel like bullying sometimes, Monica and I have our moments. I don't, she's here. She knows she pisses me off sometimes, but I don't like it the way you treat her. It really bothers me, and so that's all I want to say about that. It's not conducive. It doesn't. It gets boring. Honestly, I typically will just leave because it goes on and on, Brad. And that's all I want to say about that. I really enjoy you, Brad.
Well,
but I don't like that part.
Quick point of contention that's been nagging me. Bima said that cultures don't enable their own people's shitty behavior. Have you heard of black people?
Yeah,
But
right.
I thwarted a brawl earlier. Mountain and Brad were about to go at it, and I don't know if you saw that, Matt. I got it. I shut it down before
you got ahead of it.
Yeah, it was about to turn into Pepe and Brad, and I was like, no, we can't.
Wow,
we can't do it.
God, Beaver. See, like, so there's ways of doing this. Like I think as mods also we're trying to like avoid. I know everybody's like, oh, you guys want the crash outs. Like, I'm not really into that. I'm not really a huge crash out person. And all that. So Beaver got ahead of that. Good for you.
Yeah, and I do think, Brad, you take it too far sometimes, but also other people, they know how you are, so I don't know why they try to engage you. I give you preference because you're a vet, I give you a longer leash whenever I'm a mod. I don't want to get involved in anybody's beef, but I don't know why a lot of times people go at you, and then you give it. I mean, you don't hold back, and I can't blame you. But sometimes when you do start it, I think you take it too far.
I'm with Beaver a little bit on that. Obviously, a lot of people bring it to Brad. I mean, I don't know if maybe people just don't catch it, or I don't know what's going on, but I don't think Brad usually starts it. Maybe people need to start paying attention a little bit more. But unfortunately, you give Brad. I mean, that's just the way it is. You're going to engage Brad that way. It's going to happen. I'm not saying Beema did that, but I'm just saying, just giving you a heads up, as you all know, and I don't think I have to tell you, he is going to go and do his thing. So, I guess that's what people need to learn. I don't know what else to say on that, but
Monica, you see what Monica's saying? Seems like, feels like, sometimes maybe. Just come up and say your piece, Monica.
Monica's on stage, no? Yeah, Monica's there.
This is the time to get it out. Let's heal, guys.
It's time for our daily healing.
Here, I'll tell you what. I'm working on this project right here. I'll give you 15 minutes to just do your Brad bashing. I'll let it go. I won't respond a single fucking word. So go ahead, get it all out while you can.
Okay, Brad, you're a nigger.
Oh my God.
Brad, you're a sailor.
A sailor.
Hoorah, hoorah to our sailors. I'm a neighbor kid.
Well, guys that have like an issue with Brad, this is your time. He's not going to come off mute. Let that sink in. Like, when was the last time you heard of Brad not coming off mute on something? Now, don't get too personal. You will get Brad. You'll catch a Brad. But go ahead.
All right. The only thing I will say, and yes, forgive my mic, as Brad may have pointed out. So Brad is I think sometimes he thinks he's taking on someone who has the military hardened personality and experience. We are not all military hardened. And so there is an advantage. If you have a military experience and you've been through kind of this voice thing, and this is how you guys, get after a couple of years of being in the military or something, awesome. You're doing something most people can't do, including me probably. However, that is definitely a different, we're civilians, you guys are veterans. There is an unequal, you guys are higher in many ways as skills, in discipline, in not taking things personally, thicker skin perhaps. So please keep that in mind. Not everyone is that. I see your picture is you fighting a bear. Yes, fighters. Not all of us are fighters.
That's an obese black woman, Meg.
Okay, Sig. Well, she's very hairy for a woman, so I think it's a bear.
Brad, you a few years away from being one of those old white bald men that frequent the red light districts of third world countries.
Brad, you're mean.
Read your letter. Next. This is an intervention.
This is the roast
Monica,
of Brad
read your letter.
Stauffenberger.
I don't think she can talk. What's going on, Monica? Good morning. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're well.
Speaking of bears, we had another dumbass say that they would choose to be with a bear over a man in the wood. And I don't know if she was disabled or not. I thought she may be blind or something. Her name was Bertha. But that just really irks me.
Did you say Bertha?
Bertha?
It's Bertha, like it's bird. B-I, and then also Bertha's like BIRTHA or something like that, right, Beaver?
Yeah, she had. I think I've seen her before a couple times, but. And then they had that stand guy back them up. Like he said, he just wouldn't come out and say, I would tell my daughter to choose a man versus a fucking grizzly bear. That's.
Brad,
I don't know. That's
Brad, you were the prototype of a man that she used in that comparison.
Wait, this wasn't the question of, like, you would rather do a bear than a man.
Yeah, that
was that one.
Yeah, were you? Oh, I thought you were here. My bad.
No,
not do. It's like, well, what was it, Beaver? It's, would they rather be trapped with a bear, like in a confined space over?
Yeah, alone in the woods with a bear or a random man.
That is like, why do people listen to women? It's fucking, like, bro, it's like so ridiculous.
It fucking pisses me off. Like, this is what the indoctrination.
But here's the thing, though. They're just saying that just to say it, right? Like, what they say and do are two completely different things.
But I was like, are you being serious? You're not trolling or being hyperbolic? She's like, no, I would choose the bear because the bear won't rape me. It'll just kill me. The man will rape me, then kill me.
I'm not gonna lie though. If I was in a forest that I didn't know, okay, like I was in a forest and I wasn't familiar with the area, and I know that I was out in the forest and I could make a decision to come across Well, and it would have to be specific. It'd have to be a white guy, a white man. A black man I'd be okay with. But if it was a white man, okay, because we know you serial killer white. Sorry, it's just a case. But if I saw a white man in the forest, I would definitely 110% every single time I'd much rather see a bear. Like I would be terrified. You know, I was just watching this documentary about what they do up in the national parks and how these white serial killers. Well, it's just the truth. I have a very long list of serial killers, and they don't happen to be white. Listen. If you guys can have your stereotypes, you could have your stereotype. I'm just saying, if I saw a black man out in the forest, I would not be fucking scared. I would be like, thank God. If I saw a white dude, I would know that I'm dead. I would know that I'm fucking dead. Okay? And I know that guy's a serial killer, and I know he's about to murder the fuck out of me. I'm sorry. I would take.
This is what will cause Brad to fucking say these horrific things.
I would take, but hold on. Okay, well, you could say whatever you want.
So you would choose O.J. Simpson over a bear.
As a woman, I'm just telling you that's the honest to God truth. If that bothers you, well,
That's a retarded woman.
What I'm talking about?
Completely 100% opposite.
Hold on. I fucking see bears all the fucking time. I have bobcats in my backyard, bro. I have bobcats in my fucking backyard. You don't think I would rather see a fucking bear than a white guy? I would rather see a fucking bear in my backyard than a white man in my backyard. I would be terrified. I'm dead.
Colin Cap. Bobcats aren't going to eat you, first of all. Fuck that shit. And second of all, white men do hang out in the forest.
They're mountain lions, and I have them in my backyard. Yes, I do.
Black men don't. So if I see a black man in the forest, I'm like, fuck. No, hell no. 100%.
Yeah, that's like completely out of place.
Well, I think the whole point of that kind of bit is sort of for men to think, okay, what about their behavior would make women choose a bear over a man? Now, I don't necessarily say that, but if a woman says I would rather choose the bear over the man because the bear at least will kill me but won't rape me, the man will rape me and then kill me, that is something you guys need to consider, that women do see those things as a threat. I don't necessarily. There are some women, though, who might. If I met Viking in the forest, I would much prefer him over a bear. However, I know him a little bit that I would feel that he would respect my space.
I have to agree with Meg.
Some people on this app, I don't know. I would be taking a lot of chance with.
Listen, if I were trapped with a woman on an uncharted island, I'm not saying anything bad would happen, but it would cross my mind.
Listen, okay, you brought up a good point. I don't know a woman here that doesn't see a man, because this has happened to me. I do venture out into the wilderness on my own very often, but I carry. And I'm telling you, I see a man, any man, and I don't care what color. I'm probably reaching for that just to have it on the ready. And I'm just keeping it 100. I don't know a single woman in that scenario who isn't like, we're alone here in the forest and I'm feeling a little vulnerable. Men aren't going to understand that. But I don't know a woman alive that doesn't understand that thought that we don't leave the grocery store at 11 o'clock at night that we aren't looking around in the parking lot. I mean, it's just, that's a reality for women.
Oh, I totally.
It's not a reality. It's a straight up delusion, because it's funny.
No, it isn't.
It is actually, because
most women have had a sexual encounter that has been either abusive or violent. Most women.
Okay,
I understand you 100%. But I'm just saying the bear thing.
But I'm not choosing a bear. No, I'm not.
Yeah, okay.
Straight up not.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, here's why it's bullshit.
A bear or a black man, not a white man.
Here's why it's stupid. All right, because first of all, you guys aren't even the number one victims of male attacks. Men are the number one victims of male attacks.
Bullshit.
Okay, look it up. It's fucking
attacks. No.
Yes, if you count prison rape, yes, absolutely,
we're not
absolutely. Y'all ain't getting. Yeah, well, we are, because we're talking about sexual attacks. Sexual attacks happen in prison, so you don't get to just discount it. You don't get to just discount it because it's a favorable. It's no, because you're talking. You just brought up a grocery store. Last time I checked, no bullshit. You just brought up a grocery store analogy, and that's not in the wild. So let me finish. Finish. Don't try to move the fucking goalpost. We just talked about a grocery store.
What about
So again, what I'm talking about, what I'm talking,
Wait, just let Sig finish this. And then
see what I'm talking about? Fucking bras are retarded, bro. So what I'm saying is that it's funny you guys always want to put men on this pedestal of being fucking victimizers. Yet every time, 100% of the time, you guys are in some type of danger or trouble, you're fucking calling for a goddamn man. So which one is it? Which one is it? Pick one. You can't have bullshit. That man made that fucking gun that you carry, and I guarantee it was a fucking man that taught you how to use that fucking gun. So again, when it comes to safety, you guys always rely on for fucking men every time.
But Sig, you do see how they can feel vulnerable, and it's a one-on-one. No one else is around. A man can overpower them, so they would have that in the back of their mind that is a slight.
Bro, they always feel vulnerable no matter what. They always feel like they're in. It's delusion.
Yeah, but if other men around could step in and intervene and help them, but if it's just one-on-one, I could see why they would feel vulnerable. But choosing that over that is the most goddamn stupid thing I've ever seen.
Yes. That's
the worst part is that it's like there's a serious truth to it. I've been stalked multiple times in my life by white men. I gotta tell you, I have never had. Hold on, there's two different things. There was two different. I'd much rather be held at knife point, okay?
But
in a moment, than have someone show up at my house, hunt me down, blackmail me through images, show up to places that I'm at, know where I'm fucking living, and then make up a fake scenario of meeting me at the and then knowing the entire time where I live, following me home from the gym. A guy used to follow me around taking pictures of me with rain boots, shorts, and a belly shirt, and take with the little disposable camera to the point where my fucking gas station attendant had to call the cops. Listen, they were all white guys.
That's
now black men, I will say that the difference. Hold on, just wait a second. The difference is black men they have been the most, how do I say, up front comes to an immediate, white men usually don't, black men will come up to me and they go hard. Hey, it'll be like in 5-10 minutes before you're like, yo, no thank you. You know what I mean? And I would prefer that every time than the white guy who gives a little hi under the hat, too scared to see me, follows me around for 6 months before making up some fake scenario of running into me in the gas station on my way home, him and knowing the entire time, knowing where I live, what other car I drive. Listen, no, I am fucking terrified of white men.
Who fucking held a knife to you and actually tried to carjack you? A black guy or a white guy?
He was a kid. He was a kid, first of all. Okay, that was a kid. That's okay. That was not. And listen, you could. That was not scary. It was not scary. Do you know what was scary to me? Finding men outside of my fucking window and having to call the cops. That's what's terrifying.
And who are the cops made of?
Following me home.
A team of men.
Then blackmailing me. Then showing up at places. When Facebook had just come out, there was this thing called Square, and you would find people would show up. Guys would show up intentionally to find out where the fuck, so they could see that fucking shit. That's nasty. Taking pictures of me just walking around at the gas station and the grocery store, fucking terrifying. Terrifying. I don't know if I fucking know who's in my bushes, who's outside.
I gave you guys 15 minutes.
Why do you think I got my pistol permit as soon as I fucking could? Because I was terrified of white men. It was white men.
Yeah, that's like not even factually true.
Factually true.
So again. Yeah, okay, see? Right there, I gave you 15 minutes, then you threw the ad hoc. So now when I call you a bloated balloon...
That's not factually true. And I just gave you my life experience. How the fuck is not factually true?
Your life experience is eating ho-hos and choking on them every night. Like, no guy is actually fucking stalking.
I'll apologize if you
Nobody's fucking stalking you, first off, unless they're doing whale sightings.
What's not factually true?
So again, the fact that some guy would stalk you outside of taking pictures of whales.
Exactly, and that's why I said
okay, so again, you threw it out there. So again, you couldn't hold back yourself.
You deserve it. You're telling me that I'm just making this up. Whatever.
You poor thing.
Yeah, just make it it up. Go ahead.
guess so.
That's
You
not
couldn't hold
factually
back.
true.
You had to go ahead
You're
and do
not
it. Now you're going to
factually
cry
true.
victim. So again, you fucking fat fuck. Like, holy
You disgusting man.
So
You
first off, a couple of
disgusting
things.
fucking
Goo,
man. You're disgusting,
Goo,
Brad.
I love you, but you're still going to be a pussy. Bima, I mean, the fucking schmega that you keep wiping between your legs, that's disgusting. So,
Brad,
I mean,
shut the
like,
fuck up. Just
stop making
You're
sourdough
so
under your tits,
disgusting.
all right? Let's stop doing that first off. Like, you continue to make sourdough bread under the folds of your fucking boobs. Let's stop there. That's disgusting. Secondly, what was it, Sig? Fucking pussy marine. Yeah, we know that. My guns are bigger and
feelings
I
are
can shoot
hurt.
further.
You white man, you victimizing me. Stop.
What else is there? Oh, Meg.
Fuck you,
Meg,
Sig.
again, you say ridiculous things too. And when you get called out or checked on it, you kind of double down and you do this thing. And yes, you had no problem critiquing me. But then, you know what? Again, when your ideas are critiqued, you fucking fall to this defense of it.
Critique you. Hold on. Wait a second.
I didn't fucking
No,
shut
I
up, dude.
didn't-
I gave
didn't
you
critique
15
you.
minutes to
I
speak. and
didn't
all you
critique you. No, I didn't critique you. What I said was I was giving my life experience, and you immediately started with, that's not factually true. What type of person, an idiot, and person in a delusional state can tell another person what they've actually lived? Yeah, no, you're an idiot.
I think honestly you've lived a Moby Dick fantasy, a Darcy blows, and that's about the end of your lived it fucking experience.
Okay, right, all right, right.
So
right.
again, when we look at this, the bear in the woods concept, I would love. I think more of you should go into the woods and go see that bear since you want to curl up with it because you're afraid of the white man. Let me tell you something. In over 1,000 fucking search and rescue missions, you want to know how many fucking people were so afraid of me? 0. You want to know how many times I saw a black man with me? Maybe a handful. Some of them, there are operators out there, but not to the prevalence that you think. Going out and looking for kids in the snow in the middle of fucking minus 20-degree weather in northern Minnesota. Yeah, out there. Finding out that they can fell underneath a lake of ice and you have to fucking try to bring out that body to see if you can do CPR on it. No, I guess you didn't want white men to go ahead and do that. The majority of our fucking search and rescue and first responder teams, I hate to tell you this, are actually, guess what? White men. They exist. So now when you sit there and say, oh, white men don't do this, I'd be more afraid of a white man, you're full of shit because you ended up calling the fucking cops, which, guess what? What does the majority of cops look like? Oh,
White
sorry,
man.
fucking white. So, like, you get a fire. It's, what are the majority of firefighters? White fucking men.
Chicago PD was a black and
Oh, Jesus Christ. Listen, Daffy Duck. Dude, stay in Germany.
That's his name. Kevin in Chicago Police Department.
I didn't care about your anecdotal case. The majority of them are white. So again, this whole idea of I'd rather meet a bear in the woods than a white man shows you how stupid you really are. And I think you should test that theory out. I pray you do. In fact, in order to encourage that, please wear 2 stakes tied on a string around your neck so you can attract that bear. I want you to do this and test this theory out and see if there's a white man over there. Because first off, here's what's going to happen. You encounter both of them at the time. You know what the white man's going to do? Either pull out a gun and try to kill the bear, or he's going to say, hey, back up and try to protect you, which in your case, Bima, I would say, nah, don't do that because you can't distinguish one from. And then I would say, hey, you know what? Let's test this theory. Unless you wanted to go be with a bear, go fucking cuddle with a bear. Go have it. Because I can tell you what, unless you've actually recovered somebody who's been chewed on and gnawed upon on a bear, I think you probably need to reassess your fucking priorities and stop saying the ridiculous shit you have. Because I can tell you what, when you come across that bear that's gnawing on the fucking carcass and you have half the fucking cavity open, spilling into the ground, you don't want to fucking see that. And you actually know that the person was alive for the majority of that fucking trauma and that pain, you're fucking retarded. Like, this is the dumb shit you get called out on because you are fucking dumb. Like, just stay with that point and not fucking deviate from it. Just shut up. And your life experience, everybody has shitty parts of their life. People overcome cancer. People have fucking trauma in their past. Fucking someone didn't get enough breast milk from mama's titty. I'm sorry. And for those of you that get offended by it, Holly, you know what? I do like you. But really, your sensitivity, that makes you feminine. I'm masculine. I'm not going to buckle on that fucking front. So, I mean, once again, I'm sorry your feelings matter more to you than, like, pure facts or fucking reality. But again, you seem to live in a utopia because why? You live in a suburb, you go on an audio app, and that's the closest you'll ever come to hardship, conflict, or resistance to your own ideas. And you know what? This is the best part. I've been packed up many times on this app. I had a fucking Million Man Marathon room with over fucking thousands of fucking people on it and had my ass handed to me. And I own that shit. People, Beaver and Matt remember that. Many of the fucking group people here from a long time ago remember that shit. I got an ass reaming. But you know what? I took that in stride, acknowledged that they won, and fucking kept it moving. You know what you guys don't do? Like Bima, you stay in your feelings and you want to cry and you want to be emotionally coddled. Well, I don't coddle you and I'm not going to, and I really don't care. Because truthfully, you say the most ridiculously outlandish bullshit out of anybody on this app. And that's why people continuously call you out and say, you're fucking retarded, you're fucking wrong, and you're always doing this, and you don't change your own behavior. You want other people to change? Maybe take a look at yourself and say, hey, maybe I am doing this shit and it's causing this reaction. Maybe look inwards instead of outwards. And then after you're done looking inwards, look outwards, go visit your sister, Jenny Craig, and go learn how to shed those 600 pounds.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, like, you could just say whatever you want. It doesn't. Listen, I live in fucking I would say bear country. Fuck it. Bear country. If you know where, if you know where I live, you know the state I live, you'd understand. I've seen so many bears. Bears, they don't fucking bother me. I've seen bears. I've seen mountain lions. I've seen other things that I don't know. What I'm telling you, if I every single time, no matter what, if I saw a white man in any of those instances over where I'm telling you, I am terrified. Absolutely terrified. Bears don't scare me. They just don't. Maybe it is because of my experience. Maybe it is because of where I'm from. Maybe it is because I've been close enough to them, seen them, know that they're in my backyard, know that they're 5 feet from me, knowing where and they haven't fucking bothered me. Whatever. Yeah, they'll tear some shit up, but I haven't been bothered by them. Okay, it does not fucking matter. I'm in bear fucking country. I'm in bear fucking country. See bears all the fucking time. And I'm telling you, I'm not scared of bears. White men
Excuse me,
are
Bima,
what
are you
bother
from Somalia? Bima, are you from Somalia?
Shut up. Fucking idiot.
Somalia is roach country, not bear country.
If you really live in
They don't have bears in
white men
Somalia.
in the woods. I'm sorry, but that's ridiculous.
Somalian bears.
Granted, if you do see a black man in the woods, he's probably just as scared as you.
Exactly.
You never see a black man in the woods. Black men don't fucking go into the woods. Black men don't fuck with danger, bro. That's why they were saying earlier, if you see a black man in the woods, something's fucking wrong, bro. Something is wrong.
Call 311 and get him some help.
You better look at what he's running away from, because you're right behind him.
You're not gonna make it if you don't.
Oh, and I dare the people to pull out their little subcompact 9mm and go, oh, I could shoot the bear. I'll be perfectly fine. Go have fun with that one. Enjoy that one, because I can promise you that charging bear is going to move faster than you think, and you're not going to hit the motherfucker. You might hit it, but it ain't going to kill him. Not with a 9mm. But again, what people speaking out shit, they know walking in bear country. What the fuck, dude? I get it. You and Bima can go ahead. You like the fat snow bunnies? You can go ahead and have them.
Underwater, sir.
I can't hear Chuck. Is it just me?
No.
Is he all jacked up? Sorry.
So the least dangerous bear, what is it? It's a black bear, right?
It would be a koala or panda. I
mean from
in America,
black, brown, grizzly, or polar. I know polar's the worst, and grizzly.
It would probably be a black bear, but I wouldn't count them out because they do attacks. They don't have as many deaths. But grizzly, Kodiak, polar bear is just done. Black you attack, brown you lie down, polar bear you commit suicide. That's the rule.
But my point is that even the most tame, the black bear can still fuck you up.
Yeah, it's killed people.
be the common ancestor of all. Tao can be talked about, but not the eternal Tao. Names can be your name as the origin of heaven and earth. It is nameless as the mother of all things. It is nameable, so as ever hidden, we should look at its when all the world recognizes beauty as beauty, the sun itself is ugliness. When all the world recognizes good as good, the sin itself is evil. Indeed, the hidden and the manifest give birth to each other. Difficult and easy complement each other. Long and short exhibit each other. High and low set measure to each other. Voice and sound harmonize each other. Back and front follow each other. Therefore, the sage manages his affairs without ado and spreads his teaching without talking. He denies nothing to the teeming things. He rears them but lays no claim to them. He does his work but sets no store by it. He accomplishes his task but does not dwell upon it. And yet it is just because he does not dwell on it that nobody can ever take it away from him. As always manifest, we should look at its outer aspects. These two flow from the same source, though differently named, and both are called mysteries. The mystery of mysteries is the door of all essence. By not exalting the talented, you will cause the people to cease from rivalry and contention. By not prizing goods hard to get, you will cause the people to cease from robbing and stealing. By not displaying what is desirable, you will cause the people's hearts to remain undisturbed. Therefore, the sage's way of governing begins by a dare the heart of desire. Filling the belly with food, weakening the ambitions, toughening the bones. In this way, he will cause the people to remain with all knowledge and without desire. And connect the knowing ones from the do. Practice not do, and everything will be ordered. Tao is like an empty bowl, which in being used can never be filled up fathomless. It seems to be the origin of all things. It blunts all sharp edges. It unties all tangles. It harmonizes all lights. It unites the world into one whole, hidden in the deeps. Yet it seems to exist forever. I do not know whose child it is. It seems to be the common ancestor of all, the father of things. Heaven and earth is not sentimental. It treats all things as straw dogs. The sage is not sentimental. He treats all his people as straw dogs. Between heaven and earth, there seems to be a balance. It is empty, and yet it is inexhaustible. The more it works, the more comes out of it. No amount of words can fathom it. Better look for it within you. What is the secret of their durability? Is it not because they do not live for themselves that they can live so long? Therefore, the sage wants to remain behind, but finds himself at the head of others, reckons himself out, but finds himself safe and secure. Is it not because he is selfless that his self is realized? Is the way of heaven. When you have done your work, retire and keep in the spirit. Tao can be talked about, but not the eternal Tao. Names can be named, but not the eternal name. As the origin of heaven and earth, it is nameless. As the mother of all things, it is nameable. So, as ever hidden, we should look at its inner essence. When all the world recognizes beauty as beauty, this in itself is ugliness. When all the world recognizes good as good, this in itself is evil.
Indeed, the hidden and the manifest give birth to each other. Difficult and easy complement each other. Long and short exhibit each other. High and low set measure to each other. Voice and sound harmonize each other. Back and front follow each other. Therefore the sage manages his affairs without ado, and spreads his teaching without talking. He denies nothing to the team in things, he rears them, but lays no claim to them. He does his work but sets no store by it. He accomplishes his task but does not dwell upon it. And yet it is just because he does not dwell on it that nobody can ever take it away from him.
As always manifest, we should look at its outer aspects. These two flow from the same source, though differently named, and both are called mysteries. The mystery of mysteries is the door of all essence.
By not exalting the talented, he will cause the people to cease from rivalry and contention. By not prizing goods hard to get, you will cause the people to cease from robbing and stealing. By not displaying what is desirable, you will cause the people's hearts to remain undisturbed. Therefore, the sage's way of governing begins by emptying the heart of desires, filling the belly with food, weakening the ambitions, toughening the bones. In this way, he will cause the people to remain without knowledge and without desire, and prevent the knowing ones from any ador. Practice none and everything will be in order.
The Tao is like an empty bowl, which in being used can never be filled up fathomless. It seems to be the origin of all things. It brings all sharp as is, it unties all tangles, it harmonizes all the hurts. It unites the world into one hymn in the deeps.
Yet it seems to exist forever. I do not know whose child it is. It seems to be the common ancestor of all, the father of things.
Sentimental, it treats all things as straw dogs. The sage is not sentimental, he treats all his people as straw dogs. Between heaven and earth, there seems to be a bellows. It is empty, and yet it is inexhaustible. The more it works, the more comes out of it. Words can fathom it, better look for it within you. The spirit of the fountain dies not, it is called the mysterious feminine. The doorway of the mysterious feminine is called the road earth, lingering like gossamer, it is only a hint of existence. And yet, when you draw upon it, it is inexhaustible. Heaven lasts long and earth abides. What is the secret of their durability? Is it not because they do not live for themselves that they can live so long? Therefore the sage wants to remain behind, but finds himself at the head of others, reckons himself out, but finds himself safe and secure. Is it not because he is selfless that his self is realized? talked about, but not the eternal talk. Names can be named, but not the eternal name. As the origin of heaven and earth, it is nameless. As the mother of all things, it is nameable. So, as ever hidden, we should look at its inner essence. When all the world recognizes beauty as beauty, this in itself is ugliness. When all the world recognizes good as good, this in itself is evil. Indeed, the hidden and the manifest give birth to each other. Difficult and easy complement each other. Long and short exhibit each other. High and low set measure to each other. Voice and sound harmonize each other. Manages his affairs without a goal, and spreads his teaching without talking. He denies nothing to the teeming things. He reads them but lays no claim to them. He does his work but sets no store by it. He accomplishes his task but does not dwell upon it. And yet it is just because he does not dwell on it that nobody can ever take it away from him. As always manifest, we should look at its outer aspects. These two flow from the same source, but differently named, and both are called mysteries. The mystery of mysteries is the door of all essence. By not exalting the talent, you will cause the people to cease from rivalry and contention. By not prizing goods hard to get, you will cause the people to cease from robbing on the stealing. By not displaying what is desirable, you will cause the people's hearts to remain undisturbed. Therefore the sage's way of governing begins by emptying the heart of desires, filling the belly with food, weakening the ambitions, toughening the bones. In this way he will cause the people to remain without knowledge and without desire, and prevent the knowing ones from any ado. Practice non-ado, and everything will be in order. The town is like an empty bowl, which in being used can never be filled up fathomless. It seems to be the origin of all things. It blunts all sharp edges, it unties all tangles, it harmonizes all lights, it unites the world into an ill hidden within the deeps. Yet it the origin of heaven and earth, it is nameless. As the mother of all things, it is nameable. So as ever hidden, we should look at its inner essence. When all the world recognizes beauty as beauty, this in itself is ugliness.